You're updating a friend about your relaxing weekend, getting the group chat excited about brunch, or complaining about the rowdy squirrel right outside your window. And because Apple Intelligence is aware of who's in your photo library, you can simply pick someone and create a Genmoji that looks just like them. These are perfect for sharing with friends as a sticker, reacting to messages with a tapback, and you can even add Genmoji inline in your messages.
But would you also be able to create a Genmoji of someone in a wheelchair? Because that's what I would really like, even if it doesn't exactly have a ventilator or a trachea tube. So yeah, whether or not that happens, we'll have to see.
Let your imagination run wild as you create just the right Genmoji. And because it's so much fun to use images to express ourselves, we went even further with a new system experience we call Image Playground. This is a new way to create playful images in just seconds. It's so easy to use, and we built it right into apps like Messages. To get started, you can choose from a range of concepts like themes, costumes, accessories, places, and more. When you select them, they get added to your playground. No need to engineer the perfect prompt. In a few seconds, you'll see Apple Intelligence creates a preview of what your image could look like. A moment later, you'll see more previews you can swipe through. This all happens on device, so you have the freedom to experiment and create as many images as you want. This is great for quickly responding to your friends with just the right image. When you have a really specific idea in mind, you could just type a description to add it to your playground. And you can easily adjust which style you want to use. And choose from animation, sketch, or illustration. If you change your mind along the way, no problem. Just switch back and you'll see your previous preview. Since Apple Intelligence understands your personal context, you'll see suggestions for concepts related to your Messages conversation, including you and people from your Messages thread. When selected, it uses appearances from photos to add you or one of them to the image you're creating. In addition to Messages, this experience is also available in apps like Keynote, Pages, and Freeform. To make it easy to experiment with creating images, we've also built a dedicated Image Playground app for them. Now, here's Seb to show you more experiences enabled by the powerful capabilities of Apple Intelligence.
With the ability to deeply understand and create images, Apple Intelligence unlocks some fantastic new experiences, like a brand new tool in the Notes app that we call Image Wand. Image Wand can transform a rough sketch into a polished image that complements your notes and makes them more visual. And it's available right in your tool palette. Oh, what's really fun is that you can even circle empty space, and it will pull out context from the surrounding area to suggest the ideal image to go with your note.
Very interesting, Apple, but some part of me thinks that you have got that idea from Samsung, but given the relationship between you guys, yeah, I think we can ignore that.
Apple Intelligence also helps us make the most out of our ever-growing photo libraries. First, we have an update to photo editing. We've all had that time when we thought we got the perfect shot and realized later it wasn't quite perfect. Now, the new cleanup tool will identify distracting objects in the background so you can make them disappear without accidentally changing your subject.
Yeah, definitely recognizing that from a few Samsung phones that I've seen videos of.
Plus, searching for photos and videos is much more convenient because you can now use natural language phrases. Search in videos is also more powerful, with the ability to find a particular moment in the middle of a video clip. Apple Intelligence also makes it so much more delightful to create a memory movie. Today, when you want to use your photos and videos to create a movie yourself, like for your fishing trips with your kids, it can take hours of work. Now, thanks to Apple Intelligence, it is super easy to create a memory about the story you want to see. Just type a description, and it can interpret that learning to fish involves things like water, docks, fishing rods, and boats. Using its language and image understanding, Apple Intelligence picks out the best photos and videos. And all of this is set to the perfect song selected from Apple Music. Like all of Apple Intelligence, these updates to photos are built on a foundation of privacy, so your photos and videos are not shared with Apple or anyone else. And now, back to Craig.
Apple Intelligence is truly unique in how it understands you and meets you where you are. And what you saw here is just the beginning. It enables so many more helpful features. For example, in the Notes app, you can now record and transcribe audio to capture detailed notes while staying present in the moment. And when your recording is finished, Apple Intelligence generates a summary to help you recall the key points at a glance. Recordings, transcriptions, and Apple Intelligence-powered summaries are also coming to the phone app. And when you start a recording in a live call, participants are automatically notified. Apple Intelligence is available for free with iOS 18, iPadOS 18, and macOS Sequoia. Still, there are other artificial intelligence tools available that can be useful for tasks that draw on broad world knowledge or offer specialized domain expertise. We want you to be able to use these external models without having to jump between different tools. So we're integrating them right into your experiences, starting out with ChatGPT. First, we built support into Siri, so Siri can tap into ChatGPT's expertise when it might be helpful for you. For example, if you need menu ideas, you can just ask Siri. Siri determines that ChatGPT might have good ideas for this, asks your permission to share your question, and presents the answer directly. You can also include photos with your questions. It's a seamless integration.
And yet again, that's going to be helpful for so many people. Like there's a couple of customizations to my room that I have considered doing in the past, and I do think that if you're able to share photos of everything, yeah, the advice you get would definitely be appreciated. Just one suggestion, however, in relation to making Apple Intelligence and the work between that and ChatGPT a wee bit more advanced. However, it would be nice if photos of objects could appear on a photo as well, but whether or not that happens sooner rather than later is another thing altogether.
You can also ask questions related to your documents, presentations, or PDFs. We've also integrated ChatGPT into the system-wide writing tools with Compose. You can create content with ChatGPT for whatever you're writing about. Suppose you want to create a custom bedtime story for your 6-year-old who loves butterflies and solving riddles. Put in your initial idea and send it to ChatGPT.
I can definitely say, however, that is not a feature I will be using because, quite frankly, I'd rather my book that I have been working on for years at this point actually comes from my own mind with the ending, not from just some artificial intelligence thing. But yeah, I can see how it might be useful for others if they want to create a story that they don't want to put too much effort into, and it's only for a very young child, not expected to be in any way more popular than that.
You'll be able to access ChatGPT for free without creating an account. Your requests and information will not be logged. And for ChatGPT subscribers, you'll be able to connect your account and access paid features right within our experiences. Of course, you're in control over when ChatGPT is used and will be asked before any of your information is shared. ChatGPT integration will be coming to iOS 18, iPadOS 18, and macOS Sequoia later this year.
But really I do wish now that that info would have been available a little bit before I subscribed for a fortune to ChatGPT on my phone. So yeah, that'll be getting deleted, and I shall look forward and wait for whenever iOS 18 finally makes its way over to the UK.
We also intend to add support for other AI models in the future. So that's Apple Intelligence, with tremendous benefits for developers and users. This is AI for the rest of us. Personal intelligence you can rely on at work, home, and everywhere in between. Apple Intelligence harnesses the power of our most advanced silicon and will be available on iPhone 15 Pro and iPad and Mac with M1 and later. This is the beginning of an exciting new chapter of personal intelligence. Intelligence built for your most personal products, your iPhone, iPad, and Mac. Intelligence grounded in the things that make you, you. And intelligence available to you system-wide, so you can get things done in the way that works for you. We are just getting started, and I hope you are as excited as I am for the road ahead. And now, back to Tim.
Thank you, Craig, and thanks to all of our presenters. It's been an exciting day of announcements. We showed powerful new features and advancements to our 6 incredible platforms. And the introduction of powerful new Apple Intelligence features to iOS 18, iPadOS 18, and macOS Sequoia make these releases game changers. Built in a uniquely Apple way, we think Apple Intelligence is going to be indispensable to the products that already play such an integral role in our lives.
Well, there's a lot to comment on now. Starting off with my disappointment, I am still heavily disappointed in the way that Vision OS and WatchOS have been updated, and in relation to the new features that are coming to them, because both of those products could very easily have settings that make their platforms way more accessible for disabled users, especially those disabled users who cannot move. Yes, it's brilliant that Vision OS has a whole load of live videos and spatial videos that you can put into it, but as much as spatial video is good and can help someone who uses it experience something that they are not able to get to in person, the Vision OS headset could definitely be advanced a wee bit more, so that it allows someone like myself who realistically will never experience some of the pyramids over in Egypt, but has an interest in it, to experience that through a virtual reality headset, which makes it feel quite real. Similarly with WatchOS, as I have said for years on end now, it would be really good if WatchOS had a couple of accessibility features that were able to allow the user to control the watch with their voice, or to control it in more ways through the app. There's no reason why the Apple Watch couldn't include features such as echoing if you can't feel it tapping on your arm if a notification comes through where someone phones you on it. So if you were able to do that, it would be a lot better and would, I think, convince a lot more people to go out and buy it. As far as everything else, however, goes, I am really happy with iOS 18. With iOS 18 for the iPad and iOS 18 Sequoia for the Mac, because it shows that you are able to do so many things with it. I mentioned throughout the video that there's so many things that the phone being available on your Mac could bring. It even comes down to whether or not an app on your phone is compatible with the iPhone, but isn't actually compatible for Mac. So that would allow you to actually see what you want to see without having to go onto your phone. So yeah, really happy with that. And I also think that although many of the features in Apple Intelligence may be slightly scary and may not be taken up by a whole load of people, they are definitely very advanced, and it's good that people will have a choice of whether or not to use them. But anyway, if you like this video and you have watched the entire video the whole way through, please make sure to like, comment and subscribe to my PL Tech Reviews YouTube channel, and I update this channel probably around once or twice a month, although that is a wee bit more difficult for me to do at the minute because I am working a lot of the time. So yeah, but yeah, it does get updated as regularly as possible in that sort of schedule. So if you would like to listen to the audio version of this reaction, you can do so by searching for the Accessible Technology podcast on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Audible, YouTube Podcasts and Spotify. And I will have a channel for all of the video versions of the podcast app soon, so please look out for that in the near future. However, if you would be interested in donating to me to help me fund everything that I do on here, you can do that by going over to my Buy Me a Coffee page as well, which you will be able to find by searching for buymeacoffee.com/FeedSlyle. If you would like to follow me on Twitter or on Instagram, you can find me on Twitter by searching for @FeedSlyle. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram, you can find me by searching for The Real FeedSlyle. And I also do have a Twitch page now, which you can find by searching for Cider9098 Tests TV, and that's something I'm hoping to get back to soon when I have time to do a couple more live gameplays, and then I will hopefully be able to get into a really good schedule with that. But yeah, we'll see how things go. But anyway, as I said, thanks for watching the video, and I hope you look forward to what I'm doing in future. In the next few weeks and months, I hope to bring you some more game reviews and some more comparison videos of technology that I have and comparing them to each other. But yeah, you'll be able to see more of them as they come out, and I will make sure to post an update whenever I have time to do everything. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Please enjoy the podcast, and hope you enjoyed this. Bye!